Well, well, well. It looks like the Masked Men take over AEW Slam Zone again. You see, we know Michael Scars isn't going to be here. We know that he isn't here tonight. You know why? Because Michael Scars is afraid. Michael Scars is afraid to show his face in my arena. Michael Scars is afraid to show up in my kingdom of masked men. Wait, what's going on, guys? What's going on here? What? Oh, Scars.
Give me that mask. Get this. You thought I wasn't going to show up, huh, Mask Man? Well, lucky what I got here. Look at what I got here. One of the Masked Men's masks. You will be revealed one day. Where's Fatback? Where's the WWE Slam Zone tonight? Get them on here. I want to know where they're at tonight before I get to my review. Oh, wait. Okay, my eye's better now. Oh, take that tape out of my eye. Okay, well, we're going to go real quick. Go ahead and get into two of the matches here for AEW Dynamite for 2/12/2020. I know I'm not supposed to open my eye as much, but it's fine.
I was coming to the show last week, and I got attacked by a stupid masked man, and I am so sick of it, masked man. You know what? I'm tired of the takeovers. I am tired of everything that y'all do here at the WWE Slam Zone, taking me out, the true King of England champion, Fatback Greasy. And you know what, masked man? I am going to get my King of England championship back. It's like Goldie to me. It's like Goldie, ladies and gentlemen. It's my. I'm gonna get my life back, my belt back, and it's gonna soon happen, masked man. I'm gonna tell you. And then I hear you put Big Red on the shelf. You put Big Red on the shelf. You said forever, and you know what? You know what, Big Red? Me and you don't get along, but I'm praying for you, Big Red. And you know what? I even heard the stupid hillbilly got attacked. And at the end of the show, I heard something about, this stupid power gimmick, and then he was out. And I'm so sick of it. So you know what, Michael Miner? I heard on the news lines that you got attacked and your eyes messed up. So how are you doing, Michael? I don't care.
You don't know who's this Michael Miner? That's my friend. He left. This is Scars, because look what I have in my hand. I took one of the Masked Men mask right here. See this mask right here? This is my trophy of what I did to that Masked Man. So I'm going to throw that over my shoulder because the Masked Man didn't know what was coming. But I am still your FBXW TG champion. That will be your future FBXW World Heavyweight Champion after I successfully defend this title and my International Championship, because once I cash this, the one Mark Kennedy in FBXW, I will be the next world champion. Oh.
Blah, blah,
Okay.
blah, 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 blah. Michael Scars is still, he's got his little hurt eye. He got a hurt eye.
You want me to do this? You want me to do what they did to me? I suggest you watch it.
Cry yourself a river, Michael Scars.
I'll make you look like a pirate, just like me. But I don't need that stupid pirate thing on my face like them idiots over in AEW that look like the pirate crew.
I don't care about all eight and nobodies. Never have, never will. And you know what, Michael Scars? I am so glad you got your little mask from the masked men. Who cares? I probably have more than that anyway, because they were everywhere. I even seen a masked man down the road here, and I was like, what are you doing? I almost got attacked, but I ran away very quickly because the masked men, they're insane, Michael. They're everywhere.
Wow, and you I'm the one that beat the living out of one of the masked men like a crazy maniac, but you run away from one. So that proves to me that you're a fraidy cat to face a masked man by yourself. You come out with No Survive from Tommaso Ciampa, and you don't fight with No Survive. That song should be called Fight with Runaway Wuss that you are.
How can I fight when I was injured? I got a hurt neck right now because they beat me up backstage last week.
Oh, boo-hoo. But look what I did. I came up with a solution to get my eye to stay open. I'm the one that bled all over. And I made it here by a freaking ambulance. I drove an ambulance all the way here to take a masked man out. Bloodied or no bloody, bandage or no bandage on my eye. Do you see me crying? Do you see me complaining about my eye? No, I'm a fighting champion. So act like a fighting champion instead of acting like a wuss champion that you apparently are so-called the King of England champion. Act like a champion. Act like No Survive, or you're just going to be just like Johnny Gargano this Sunday at Takeover Portland. What is he going to next be? Be the next Fatback Greasy that cries about it, that he lost to Finn Balor, the flagship of NXT? Huh?
Is that all?
Hold on. Is this the kind of person I'm going to face at New Year's resolution for not the cartoon title, but you walk around like a wuss, like a baby. Like, where's the crybaby noise? We need a crybaby noise for this video. I think it needs to be entered. Pac is here. Let's enter that crybaby voice thing here. There we go. We added the crybaby, the whiny voice. Okay, we're gonna turn it off. Yeah. See, now that's what I want. That is what I want. I don't want a wuss to face me on New Year's resolution for this title. That's not the wuss that I want. That's the kind of guy I want. Guy that gets pissed off, throws things around, don't care about a neck injury. I think that, or he could be the next John Cena that cries about a neck injury. Leaves the Federation with a neck injury when there's so many wrestlers that come back with the neck injury and fight another day. So, yeah.
You know, I'm sick and tired of you, okay? New Year's resolution, that belt is coming around my waist, okay? So, you know what? That belt's coming around my waist, knocking you out just like the loser that you are, because your undisputed losers are stupid and your little group, your inner nobodies, yeah, your buddies is nowhere going to help you. Nobody's going to help you. Nobody, not even your little buddy Michael Miner, the A-lister's not helping you. Nobody. You have nobody. And that belt is coming home to me. Okay? That.
Wait. What's that?
Shut up.
What's that?
Shut up. Shut up. Whoever you talking to is nobody. You have nobody, Michael. Who? Nobody. You don't have no
Who do I have?
WWE Slam Zone.
I've got somebody. There's a beast that I just called today. You know who that is? Not Brock Lesnar. Jeff Cobb is going to be at ringside for my match. I watched him debut tonight at AEW, destroy John Moxley like nothing ever happened. Maybe I should give Chris Jericho a call and see if Jeff Cobb can come here to AEW Slam Zone and pretty much rough you up before your match. Or we could just be MJF and we can give you a whooping like Cody got last week and didn't give up.
Not going to happen. Not going to happen, Mr. Scarface. That's what you are, Mr. Scarface. Why don't we call you Scarface now? Since you got a little hurt eye, like you think he's something. And who cares about you, Jeff Cobb? Whoever, he's a nobody. You don't even know him, Michael Scars. You don't even know anybody. You know nobody. What's she going to do? Call FBXW Trevor Cartoon Network Champion Man to help you? He ain't going to help you either. Who you going to get? Anybody from stupid Chicago, the Revolution Wrestling idiots that think they know it all? No, they're not. They're not even. Don't even care about you anymore, Michael. You have nobody down there in Wisconsin. So when I come to town in Wisconsin, the tree state of Boondock City of Wisconsin, I'm coming down there to town, and when I take that championship, it's going to be over, Michael Scars. It's going to be over. So why don't you get your little belt together, shine it up real nice for me to bring it back to South Carolina where it belongs at the WWE Slam Zone.
It ain't coming to that nasty state.
So, ladies and gentlemen, at New Year's resolution, I will be your King of England champion and the Cartoon Network champion that will turn it into the Greasy World's Heavyweight Champion of the world and hold it up real high and say, Fatback Greasy, baby, boom. So you know what?
Okay.
What do you say about that, Scarface? Huh? You done got me. You done got me fired up now. You got me fired up and ready to go to get on a plane to come down there to your house and just knock the crap out of you, Michael. So New Year's resolution, you better be ready.
Oh, I'll be ready. I've got so many scars on my body for 10 years. Adding another one for this year, oh, it's going to be so sweet again.
And the other thing, see, I'm at an advantage. Even though I got a little hurt neck, I am in an advantage because you are injured by the masked man. Hey, man, a masked man might come in and attack you, and all I have to do is come in there and go, boom, 1, 2, 3, over. I won't have to do nothing.
One of the masked men failed to do that, and look what I have here.
So I don't care. I don't care. Like whoop-de-doo, there's like 100 of them, so it don't matter. You think you got one of them? Well, hey, there might be 40 million more out there in the world. I don't even know how many's out there, Michael. But New Year's resolution, you better get ready, Michael, because the Greasy train is coming to your tree state of Wisconsin.
Are you done? Are you done? We're here to do a review for our shows, and you're just sitting here blabbering in your mouth all day, as you usually do, because you always talk about your stupid King of England title. Let's get to what we're here to talk about. AEW Dynamite from Austin, Texas, and Full Sail, going to be here for a very long time. NXT, that was pretty much boring, building up to Takeover Portland, which was garbage. So, anywho, should we get to our show? Which one should go first? Ours or this guy here that takes all day and just jabbers and doesn't
Really?
just get to the point? At least you know something. You know something. I have one thing to agree with. I have to agree with that one masked man that did NXT review last week. He got to the point. He said, "Boom, boom, match." Winner, match, winner, gave a little bit of his description, not sit here all freaking night, blah, 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 the whole entire show. Just say the match, say your opinion about the match, winner, done. Next match. Like I do, see? Boom. I don't have a thousand page of AEW notes here. I mean, these are pretty blank. I mean,
Yeah, whatever, Michael. Just
So,
whatever.
go-
Whatever. Tired
go ahead
of
and
it.
sit down. Go ahead and sit down. Maybe flip the chair. Maybe that would be funny to see on the show. Fatback Greasy falling on it when you're trying to grab a chair on the floor. That'd be funny to see. I mean, it might be a curse. I don't know. I don't want to do it because we know about this whole broomstick challenge thing, which I don't care. It's stupid. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get it to AEW Dynamite for February 12th, 2020, as we're getting closer to beautiful.
Eric. What? Eric's not there. What happened to Eric? Got hit.
He got beat up.
Win last week, Michael?
Yep.
Well, hold on a minute. Who's in production? Who? Adam Cole.
Adam Cole, baby.
You know what?
Hey, Cole, cut this stream off.
No.
Just please. I'm a big fan of yours. I've got your sweat. Oh, there we go. Anyways, we're going to go ahead with AEW Dynamite from February 12th, 2020. We're getting 2 more days until Valentine's Day, which I don't want to see that stupid crap over at WWE Slam Zone with the Valentine's Day thing with Otis and Mandy, that's going to be a boring thing to see. We're going to go ahead and go in our first match. It was an opener. It was for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. It was Kenny Omega and Hangman I Get Drunk Adam Page taking on SCU. I thought this was a really good tag team match. Great back and forth. Few spots here were botched here and there, but I digress. It was a good tag team match. Winners of that match was Kenny Omega and Adam Page with the flipping apron thing and does a clothesline, and Kenny Omega comes behind and hits him in the back of the head with the knee. I mean, that was just perfect. Some congratulations to Kenny Omega and Adam Page. After the match, Adam Page left when he had a drink of beer with some fans, left. Kenny Omega left. Out comes Dark Order. Out comes all the tag teams that will be involved in the Tag Team Battle Royal next week in Atlanta, Georgia. It's good to see that. We can't wait to see the Battle Royal. The winner faces the tag champions at AEW Revolution. If the Lucha Brothers win the tag titles against Adam Page and Kenny Omega, because they will face them next week in Atlanta. Our second match, real quick, just before that, we get a creepy message from Darby Allin saying he wants a match against Sammy Guevara at Revolution with the cue cards. Was amazing. I love the promo from Darby Allin. Really good wrestler. I can't wait to see them two face off at Revolution. But we go into match number 2. We have Dustin Rhodes versus Sammy Guevara. I thought that was a good match. It was the second match. As you guys know, Sammy Guevara won the first one back at the Homecoming episode in Miami, which that was a good match too. We had Jack Hager at ringside. Great back and forth match. But winner of that match was Dustin Rhodes. After the match, Dustin Rhodes calls out Jack Hager, say, hey, you know what? You broke my hand and I want revenge for what you did to my hand I want to face you a Revolution. Let's see it, fans. We got stuff from the fans. The fans said they wanted to see the match. We were waiting for it to see when it was going to be. Later in the show, we'll talk about that the match was officially signed for that match. Then we had Tony Schiavone come out to the ring or come out to the stage and talk with Britt Baker and tell her why she did what she did to that the Yuka chick. I agree with what the Masked Man did say about it. Britt Baker, good heel turn, talks about the teeth and talks about jibber jabbering about dentist stuff. I mean, I was like, huh? I don't care. But great promo from her this week from compared to the last 2 weeks when it was boring. Call up Tony Schiavone, Starbucks winner. Can't wait to see that happen. Great promo. That is it. At least I get straight to the point and my little opinions of what happened to the show. So, Adam Cole, baby, you want to bring in that Fatback Greasy? I bet he's sitting down sleeping as he usually does. So, go ahead. Bring him in.
I am so sick of it. It's like, my gosh, who cares about this stupid? I don't even care, Michael, about Law to lead and nobody's. Crap it, man. And I want to say this while you hear. Oh, did you hear about the All Later Nobodies? Said they launched a mobile game. Launched a mobile game. This is funny. How is this a mobile game where it says find the superstar of your path of superstar whatever on Instagram? What the crap? That's not a mobile game.
Where's this game at? I might have to download it. Oh, let me see here. Let me download this game. I mean, it's got to be. I'll look it up in the Google Play Store later, so it's fine.
It's on Instagram, ladies and gentlemen. Don't believe Michael Scarface because it's on Instagram. Okay, it's not a mobile game. It's just crap, ladies and gentlemen. It's crap, like All Later Nobody is. So let's, Adam Cole.
Hold on, real quick before we go. Thank you, Adam Cole. Let me say something real quick, and then you can cut me off. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you Fatback Greasy with his boring internet review of NXT. Make sure you have a pillow and a blanket for this review. I'm going to be heading out getting something while I'm sitting here enjoying this boring review. So, Adam Cole, baby, cut me off, my friend. Deuces.
You know what, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, gosh. Eric better get back here soon. Eric, if you're watching this, Eric Young, please get back into the production truck because Adam the Loser Baby is an idiot. That's right, you heard me, stupid. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, and Michael Scarface is an idiot too. You see, he thinks he can come on here and say all this crap about, oh, he's boring. Oh, he's boring NXT. No, how is it? How does he have anything to say about it when All Elite Nobodies is just nothing? It's boring as well. I can't even sit through it. It's like if you want to go to sleep, just tune into AE Nobodies and just go to sleep. Because it's just a go-to-sleep show. Because he's so stupid. You have Jeff Cobb. Who's Jeff Cobb, by the way? And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, since Michael Scarface is out of the room, I want to say this. Michael Scarface is out of the room, and Jeff Cobb is not signed by All Elite Nobodies yet. Who is he? I don't even know who he is. I don't even care who he is, and he's not even signed. It's the thing. It's just so stupid, and why he's also left the room. Don't tell Michael Scars this, but your whoever Nyla Rose is won the women's championship. So spoiler alert, don't tell Michael, okay? Please don't tell Michael. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I want to go ahead and start the NXT review. Your true King of England champion will give his thoughts on the episode of NXT this week. And it wasn't all right. NXT, you had some little bit of slow matches here and there. It was all right building up to Takeover Portland. You had Nigel McGuinness, Beth Phoenix, and Mario Ronaldo on commentary live from Full Sail University in Winter Park, Florida. I will get to that news later on in the news episode at the end of this, talking about what's happening at Full Sail. But we had the first match of the evening. We had Jonah Rock, Bronson Reed taking on, here we go, one half of the Undisputed Losers, baby. Boom, Roderick Strongman. And it shouldn't lasted as long as it should have lasted. It was boring. You had Roderick Strongman. Bronson Reed brings Roderick Strongman back in the ring, and they go to the top for a frog splash, and then Strong catches Reed on the way down with a big knee strike, and then Strong covers for the pin, and you had Velveteen Loser Dream, Velveteen Dream, Nightmare Dream. That's what, you might as well call him Nightmare Dream, because he's just stupid. I can't stand him. He's boring. Velveteen Nightmare, he's boring as crap, and I can't stand him. Him and Strong's next week, and it's going to be boring. I've already seen this match in Concord, North Carolina. They did it at the opening match of that show, at a house show. It's so boring. Them two so boring. I can't stand it. You might as well go to sleep during that match. But anyway, you had Nightmare Dream and try to distract Strong. And I was like, oh, maybe Jonah Rock, maybe Bronson Reed has a chance at this. But nah, we had stupid Strongman take the win here. And then after, you had Dream appear on the screen saying, oh, what do you think about Marina and your baby, and what happens if ever happens to you, then it'll be her Dream or what, I don't even know, and I don't even care. It's so stupid. And Roger Strong gets mad and he runs to the back like, oh, I'm Mr. Strongman, I'm gonna run and go get him, and whatever. Did you see him go get him? No, nothing happened. So now we go to the Broserweights, the stupidest name ever, but it was so funny. You have Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne say, we're going to take the trophy to Portland. Pete Dunne's like, well, how are you going to take the trophy to Portland? There's no way. It's too big. We ain't going to get it to Portland. And so they were in this car, and they were trying to take it to Portland, and then all of a sudden they got pulled over by the police, the popo. Pete Dunne's like, I ain't scared of the popo. I'm not scared of the popo. So you had Pete Dunne say, I'll do all the talking. And then all of a sudden they had their car get towed and put on a tow truck. And then Pete Dunne's like, well, what are we going to do now? What are we going to do now? We can't get to Portland. And Matt Riddle said, bro, I have a solution, and you'll figure that one out in a little bit. So then we had Born Kathy Kelly, the worst announcer in history, talking to Angel Garza and said, I'm going to beat Leo Rush for the #1 contender cruise crap champion of the world. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, who cares, later tonight. So we had our second match of the evening. It was Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai. It was an okay match, but it's so stupid. The finish was stupid. And I'm like, really? With a roll-up? It's like, all this for a roll-up? It's so stupid. Who writes this crap? I don't even know. But you had, at the end, you had Dakota Kai roll up Candice LeRae with the cheap win. And then she wanted Dakota Kai attack Candice at the end of the match, hit her, grabbed her head and slammed her into the ring bell. And then Tegan Knox come out to attack Dakota Kai, and they beat each other up, and security broke it up. And that was the end of story on that. So, ladies and gentlemen, then later on we will talk about Johnny Gargano versus Cameron Grimes later in this review. So now we have to listen to Michael Scars and his boring AE Nobody's All Elite Wrestling is so stupid. I can't even stand it anymore. Michael Scars is like, I can't. I can't. If I hear one more AEW name, or if I hear one more All Elite of Nobody's review, straight up, everybody dies. Okay, everybody dies. I can't stand it anymore of this AEW of Nobody. So, Adam, the loser, baby, get Michael back on. Is Michael ready in Wisconsin? Eh, Get him on here, please. What? What are you doing?
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, it's nacho cheese popcorn. Yummy. I put some sprinkled nacho cheese sprinkles in there. Oh.
You okay? So you're munching on popcorn because
Breaking news. Hold on, breaking news.
you know my review. So now he leaves.
Breaking news is brought to you by nacho cheese popcorn seasoning. Get it good. It's nice and yummy. I mean, look at that. Yummy.
Well, thank you, Michael. That way you got some popcorn because at least my review was entertaining to you. You got some popcorn.
It was boring, so I had to go make some popcorn. I had to go make some food. And boring.
I'm going to tell you, if I hear another AEW match review, straight up everybody dies.
Adam,
if I hear another AEW superstar name, straight up mass homicide everywhere.
Jeff Cobb.
You know what?
Sammy Guevara.
You know what? Adam, you better not. Adam.
Thank you, Adam. I apologize. I'm taking my medication here. Thank you, Adam Cole, for getting rid of this idiot. So we're going to go ahead and get into number 3. Match number 3, we had the AEW Women's Championship as Riho versus Nyla Rose. I thought this was a great back and forth match, great women's match. But thank God, as you know, breaking news on the AEW Slam Zone, if Riho lost the championship, she's fired from production. So Riho is no longer here in AEW Slam Zone. She's no longer signed with AEW Slam Zone, so we will no longer hear her name. Hope she gets deported back to Japan or China, where she came from, and go back and do Stardom or whatever pathetic Japanese women's wrestling that can't wrestle worth a crap. But you win of that match and new AEW Women's Champion Nyla Rose. Now, Nyla Rose needs to get a bigger belt. That belt's way too tiny. I don't want to see her with a really tiny belt. It's like, no, I want to see her get a big one. I hope they customize it before next week. So, anywho, we get into our 4th match. We saw a package from last week. Breaking news: Fatback Greasy already spoiled the match. Really? Why did you tell me, Pac? Really, he spoiled my match? That's fine. It's fine, fans. We're going to win the ratings once again, so it's fine. I mean, I'm not Fatback that gets all mad about it anyways. So our match number 4, we had a package from last week's whipping that lashes that Cody took last week. Then we have Brandy Rhodes. Oh my God, the Nightmare Connection is gone. The Nightmare Collection is gone. I'm guessing, wow, I guess they got some bad review or something about it, so they guess they cut that off. Now Brandy Rhodes is being Brandy Rhodes. We have MJF with Wardlow. He decided to put a ring in his pocket and tell him just go in the back. He took on Jungle Boy. I don't really much like Jungle Boy. It was MJF against Jungle Boy. Thought it was somewhat of a good match, squash match. Winner of that match was MJF. I thought maybe, after the match, maybe Cody comes out and says something to him or plays his music to confuse him and all that kind of stuff to get ready for next Wednesday night, as we'll have the first ever steel cage match in AEW. I don't know what kind of cage they're going to use next week, so I can't wait for that. So that's it for me. Also, breaking news. What was this? Breaking news. Jeff Cobb has arrived in. Really? But word is that he's still a free agent. Oh, really? Seriously, Fatback? Are you kidding me, Fatback? Get that garbage off. Thank you. But anyways, after the match, before we get into the main event, breaking news, at AEW Revolution, it will be Jack Hager versus Dustin Rhodes. A lot of people are throwing it up on Twitter, so can't wait to see that match. So let's get Fatback Greasy in here. I'm mad that so what if he puts that down? Doesn't bother me. I'm not like him. It gets mad if I write something on his show. I mean, hey, it's his show, so he can do it all he wants. So Adam Cole, bring him back on, please. Adam Cole, would you bring on Fatback Greasy? Really? John Moxley via pinfall, really? That's not the spoiler.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Your Jeff Cobb is not even breaking news. I just got word from your buddy Adam the Cold Loser told me piece that Jeff Cobb is not even signed with AEW. It's like, okay, whoop-de-doo.
Okay. I'm called cut me off. Let this boring guy do his review.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on with the NXT review. So, ladies and gentlemen, next we have Johnny B. Wrestling, Johnny Gargano, taking on Trevor Lee, the Carolina Caveman, a.k.a. Cameron Grimes. This was match of the night. This is what happened that led to this match. We had a confrontation in Riverside, California during the house show this past Sunday, and they had words with one another. So I will beat you, I can beat you, blah, 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 blah. And the match is on, ladies and gentlemen. William Regal made the match for the night, and this was match of the night. You had Johnny Gargano hit a few super kicks to Cameron Grimes. Grimes hit like tilt-a-whirls, hurricanranas off the top rope. It was insane. It when Gargano took Grimes and put Grimes and counters him with a big kick to the head. And then we had more back and forth until Gargano counters and drops Grimes into a Gargano escape. And then Grimes quickly taps out. This was match of the night, and Gargano told Born Balor at Takeover Portland he hoped that Born Balor was watching this, that it's going to be the end of Born Balor at Portland. And you know what? Johnny B. Wrestling is going to take out Born Balor because Born Balor is an idiot. Johnny B. Wrestling right here, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny B. Wrestling, Johnny Gargano is going to win at Takeover Portland and be Mr. Takeover like he always is, Johnny Takeover. So now we go into the boring stuff. This is the boring stuff of the night. It was the Cruiser Crap Championship, not Cruiser Crap Championship, but it was a number one contenders match. Whoever wins goes on to face Jordan Devlin for the Cruiser Crap Championship. So, and then we had breaking news from before the match even started with Mauro Ranallo saying that Roderick Strong, Velveteen Nightmare Dream is going to face each other next week. I figured it was going to happen at Portland, but we already got 6 matches on Portland as it is. So now it's like it's boring anyway. I figured, oh, that's going to be a pre-show match, or the Cruiser Crap Championship match is going to be a pre-show match. So one of those 6 matches is going to be a pre-show match anyway. So, but we go on to this Cruiser Crap #1 Contenders match. You had a pretty good spot where Angel Garza was laid out on the outside, and then Leo Rush hit the what was it, that frog splash win. He calls the final hour on from the top rope to the outside. That was pretty darn cool to see. And then he puts Angel Garza back in the ring, and he only got a 2 count. And then Garza came back and hit a super kick, and they tangle for a second in the middle of the ring, and then Garza goes for the wild wing clipper. But Rush rolls up out of nowhere and hit that good old roll up. They call it the good old fashioned roll up. I hate those finishes. It's so stupid anyway. It's boring and stupid. So your new #1 contender is Leo Rush, and he's going to face Jordan Devlin next week at Full Sail in Winter Park, Florida for the Cruiser Crap Championship. My prediction on that is Jordan Devlin retains. I don't see them going and putting Leo Rush as the champion again right now, or Angel Garza. So Jordan Devlin's going to take the win here. My pick to retain. Who cares? So next we have Bianca Belair versus Santina Garrett, and I say a squash match. It was just Bianca, there was no offense for Garrett, and Bianca just hit her glam slam into the turnbuckle, and then Belair follows up with the KOD for the win on Santina Garrett. Whoop-de-doo. It was this, and then Belair, and then Ripley come out, and Belair's like, well, you forgot about me. You just moved on to Charlotte, and you went to Raw, and I'm like invisible. And Belair said, you know what? I'm going to beat you at Takeover and become the new champion. I wish she would, ladies and gentlemen. I like them both. I like Ripley. I like Belair. I've met them both. Very nice people. It's going to be a great match, but very 2 nice people that I've already met. It's hard to choose, but I really want Belair to win this because she's worked her butt off to get to where she's at in NXT, and she's going to be a star. If she ever goes to Raw or SmackDown, she will be a star unless they ruin her, like they've done ruin Baszler. So I don't even think that Belair needs to go to Raw or SmackDown because they done ruined Baszler being a vampire and all this crap. So now Belair is like, well, you know what? And she beats up Ripley. She hits the KOD on Ripley and then stands tall and gets the last laugh. Now, when you get a last laugh before a pay-per-view, that's kind of bad news because that means you're going to lose. And I hate that. That's most of the time how the creative writes this crap. If you get the last laugh, then you lose. And it's so stupid. I don't understand it. But anyway, Belair stands tall over Ripley before Takeover. I can't wait to see the match. I hope Belair wins the title and goes to face Charlotte at WrestleMania. I do want to say this. I seen Charlotte on backstage this week, and she said that Belair, she's a big fan of Belair. So I'm kind of crossing my fingers on Belair versus Charlotte. So next we have Tommaso Ciampa in the back, and he's showing in this auditorium and showing when he had to give up Goldie. And he told Adam Cole, he said in this, he said, I'm going to get Goldie back this week, this Sunday, and he's getting his life back. And he said it's the end of Adam Cole. That's right. What, Adam? What? Okay. All right. Well, if that, I don't agree with you, Adam, but okay, whatever you say. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we have next the main event, Adam Cole versus Adam the Loser, baby, boom, versus Borin Kushida. We will get to that in just a little bit. So let's go on and talk about. We have MJF versus Jungle Boy. This was an insane match. It was kind of boring at times. You had MJF. He tried to jump off a bridge. And then we had Jungle Boy. He was in the jungle and he was trying to get MJF like a branch off a tree and try to get MJF to eat a banana because Jungle Boy thought he was a monkey. And so I tell you, and then Jungle Boy, ladies and gentlemen, Jungle Boy asked the Tyrannosaurus Rex guy, "Do you have any dinosaurs?" He says, "No, I don't got any dinosaurs." He says, "Well, you ate the trash can." He's like, "Jungle Boy, you ate the trash can." And then MJF said, "Y'all two are stupid." And so MJF then tried to get his belt and then tried to hit Jungle Boy with it. But all of a sudden, you had Jungle Boy hit the referee out of nowhere, turned heel, ladies and gentlemen. And then all of a sudden, Jungle Boy told Cody Rhodes he was going to go beat Tony Khan up and go to the Jacksonville Jaguar Stadium and tear it down. And then Khan's like, "No, you're not." He's saying, Jungle Boy said, like, "Yes, I am." And he's on his way to Jacksonville. And I just heard word that Jungle Boy and the Tyrannosaurus Rex guy, he's now like in Jacksonville, and they done beat Tony Khan up. And they done took out the quarterback of the Jaguars. And now the Jaguars don't have any quarterbacks there. And what's his name? Folds? I think it's Folds they done beat up. He's already injured. So Jungle Boy is he's insane. He just turned mega heel, ladies and gentlemen. And then Jungle Boy said he's going to take out John Dean Ambrose, and then he's going to go over to Michael Miner's Scarface house, and he said he's going to beat him up too. So I don't even know. I thought Jungle Boy was Michael Scarface's friend. So I don't even know, ladies and gentlemen. That's what happened to AEW. Now that is an AEW show that's very interesting. What, Adam? What? No, you're not. No, you're not. Oh, really?
You really want a beating, don't you?
What is this? Boring AEW fans. What is this?
Fans are saying. That's what the fans are saying.
I am not boring, people. I am not bored. Who writes this crap? Who?
Cole did it. Good job, Adam. I know you would do it, my friend. I know you would do that, Adam Cole. But Adam, could you do me a favor and cut this dude off? I mean, I hate looking at his face and thinking he looks like he's from England with that hat on. I mean, Jesus Christ,
You know what, Michael? I am so sick and tired of you just me. That's all you do is talk. That's all you do. So stupid.
I do talk. It's the truth, because we know on New Year's resolution you're just gonna get beaten and brutaled and bloodied. So it's fine.
You know,
go ahead with your little jokes. It's fine. It doesn't bother me like it bothers you when you were on my show. Look at that. Kid. Good job, Adam. Good job.
What is this crap? Now you Really?
Yep, really. Now that made my day. Thank you, Adam. Thank you. You got anything else, Adam? I mean, you got anything else you want to say to the banner? Is there anything you want to say in the banner? I mean, yeah, I'll just.
You know what? I am so tired of your crap.
Adam Cole, baby.
I'm tired.
No, it should be gold, baby. Gold, baby.
You know what? I am so sick. I'm tired of it.
Bye. He's tired of everything. He's tired of going to sleep. He's tired of watching the snow. He's tired of cookies. He's even tired of cats. I mean, look at that. Look at that beautiful face. Look at him. Look at him. Look at my little man. Want to talk about the main event? Okay. Here, I'll give you the paper and talk about the main event. The main event was Santana with Ortiz versus John Moxley. Go Moxley! I love Mox. Get out of here, cat. Like Moxley? Really? You like Moxley? Really? God. But anyways, we had Santana with Ortiz versus John Moxley. Yep, see? Adam Cole loves Goldie. Loves Goldie, baby. I bet he loves AEW Slam Zone. Come on, Cole. I know you love AEW Slam Zone. Come on. I know it's in you. I know you got it in you. I know you got it in you. I know you're going to put AEW Slam Zone is better than NXT Boring. Might be a good one. I don't know. We'll find out. All right, Santana Ortiz. We saw Santana Ortiz. We saw Moxley trying to come over the rail, and Santana just beating the living crap out of him, eye for an eye kind of deal. Before we got that, we found out that next week Moxley will. I'll just tell you who he's facing next week. Santana Ortiz, great match between Santana and John Moxley, two men with one eye. One of their eyes is shut. I mean, it's really great match to see one eye matches, eye for an eye kind of match. So your winner of that match was John Moxley. After that, in came Santana and Ortiz beating the living crap out of John Moxley. And here comes the Inner Circle beating the crap out of Moxley. Chris Jericho just whipping the crap out of him with the AEW Championship to the back. And then Chris Jericho went like this, come on out. And all of a sudden, here comes ROH's Jeff Cobb made his AEW debut. I think he's really better off in AEW. I mean, the way he beat the living crap out of Moxley with that finisher that he always does, great match. I thought it was a great match with that. It was good to see that match. Great main event. Main event for NXT, Adam Cole versus Kushida. Your winner of that match is Adam Cole, baby. After the match, out came Tommaso Ciampa, looking at each other, saying, you know what, I want Goldie back. I'm going to get Goldie back this Sunday. And it was just a face-to-face kind of deal. Britt Baker, baby. Yep, Britt Baker, baby. She's cute, and she's smoking. But anyways, that's it for AEW Dynamite. We'll bring in Adam Cole. You want to bring in Fatback Greasy? Just bring him in. I mean, I know he wants to get to his main event that I just spoiled for all of you, so I don't know if he'll talk about it tonight. So, Cole, bring him in, baby.
What was that, Michael? You want to spoil my main event? Why?
Yeah, that was pretty cool to do that.
I mean, it's not cool, Michael. It's not cool at all. It's just what do you call childish, Michael? You think, oh, it's I'm going to spoil his show. It's you started it all the time. You the one that starts the spoil crap, Michael. So
I mean, did you love what Adam Cole wrote? I mean, man, that was pretty awesome when he wrote. I mean, he was just boom, baby.
Adam Cole's a loser. Like Adam Cole always is a loser.
Hey, Cole. Hey, Cole. Why don't you write AEW Slam Zone is better than NXT, baby? Just do it. Let's make him mad. Let's do it. Ready? 1, 2. 2.
He's not going to do it because he's the NXT champion.
I know he will. He's my best friend, so I know he would do it. I know he's a good friend of mine.
What do we have? What, Adam? Oh, you're going to put it? I don't know if you should. No, don't. Please don't. I don't want to hear it. No, please don't put it up there. Please don't. No. Please don't, Adam. I'm telling you, don't do it. Don't do it. No, you did it.
Okay. Wait, what?
Oh, my God. I told you not to. I told you not to.
NXT is better than AEW, baby. Really, Cole? I thought you were a good friend of mine. I thought you were going to say AEW is better than NXT. Huh.
See, I told you. I told him not to, Michael. I told him not to. I don't even know what's going
It's
on.
fine. It's fine. The Inner Circle's going to make their debut next week. It's okay.
Really, Adam? Adam, you know what? I'm going to go and talk. I got to go. Hold on. I'll be back in a little. I got to take care of business. Hold on, ladies. I got to take care of some business.
Come on, do your main event. Oh, really, Mike? Really, Adam? Really? He decides to leave? Oh man, he cares about his fans. I mean, he really thought he cared about his fans. I mean, just what a failure. He is just a failure. I mean, you see, the thing is, while we're here, I could just go ahead and get my shout outs and everything to my friends. Big shout outs and updates. First off, shout outs. I'm giving a shout out to everybody at FBXW. Big shout out. Cole, don't tell Fatback, but I was lying. I knew you were, Cole. I knew you were. Good job, Cole. I won't say anything. Nope, I won't say anything. It's okay. Don't worry. I won't say anything. But yeah, anyways, big shout out to Adam Cole taking over the WWE Slam Zone banner thing. Big shout outs to him. Shout outs to let's see who else. Who should I give a shout out to? My buddy Matt Cross, M-Dog20 Matt Cross. He was a good had an incredible match with Rick Sparks at NWA Power last Wednesday night or last night. It was last night. Good match between those two. As you guys know, Ricky Starks is doing the Lucky 7 thing. If you beat 7 superstars, you get an NWA World Title match, which that is awesome. I can't wait to see what he's going to face next. Big shout outs to FBXW. As guys can see, FBXW. Big shout outs to him. As you guys know, I'm the TG champion. So it's good. Wait, what's this? Wait a second. M. Cole. No, stop. Breaking news. Eric Young just took out Adam Cole. Really? Oh, my God. It's okay, Cole. It's okay. Eric Young is just a loser in WWE. He got squashed against Aleister Black, so it's fine. I mean, Eric Young will never be a WWE superstar, so.
What? That's right, Eric. That's right. That's right. That's right, Eric. Cut your music. Cut it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am back. I don't even know we have what, Eric. Thank you for cutting off Michael the Crap Scarface. That was so funny. Thank you, Eric. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for taking out that loser Adam Cole, baby. Boom. And now we're going to go on to our main event of the evening. We did have Adam the Cole, the loser, baby, of the Undisputed Losers, baby. Boom. And by the way, we had only Roger Strongman with him tonight. Where was his Kyle O'Reilly Auto Parts? Where was Bobby Fish Camp? Oh, I go to Fish Camp. I go to Fish Camp. Blah, 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 blah. I like Fish Camp. I love frying fish. How many fish can Bobby Fish fry? Bobby Fish could fry fish. Blah, 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 blah. He's so stupid. He's so stupid, ladies and gentlemen. And what, Eric? What do we have? Yeah, you want to show that? Oh, that's funny. That is funny. How much fish? Bobby Fish fried. He said a fish. What, you got more? How much fish could Bobby Fish catch? And Bobby Fish could catch fish. Undisputed loser, baby. That's a good one. Now, that's a good one there, too. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, that's so funny, ladies and gentlemen. Eric knows about fish, ladies and gentlemen. He had his own fishing show back in the day. So Eric knows how to catch some fish and everything. So he's a better fisherman than Bobby Fish Camp. But anyway, we had our main event of the evening. We had Adam Dakota, the loser, Bay versus Kabor and Kushida. And then we had at the end, Kushida couldn't get advantage no more. Cole hit the last shot for the win on Bourne Kushida. And then all of a sudden, Tommaso super chopper comes out, and he tells Cole it's going to be, he's taking Goldie back Sunday. And Cole said, no, not over my dead body, you're not. So that's what happened at the end of NXT to close it out this week to go into Portland. And it was an okay NXT, good go home show. It was kind of boring in a way. I forgot to mention the Robert Stone brand had a segment, and he said it's going to be relaunched next week with him and Chelsea. So I don't know if Chelsea's going to have a match against Lacey Lane, Caden Carter again. I have to find out about that, or if he's going to sign somebody else to his brand. We don't know yet, so we'll have to find out. But that concluded NXT, and we will go on with our shout-outs and updates in just a second. But I'm going to go ahead and give my thoughts. I give NXT about a 4 out of 5 stars tonight. It was all right. It could have been better, but all in all, it was just a decent. Your match of the night was Johnny B. Wrestling versus Cameron Grimes, in my opinion, on that situation. And so now we will go to Eric. What, Eric? All right, yeah, bring him in. Yeah, bring him in. All right, bring him in. All right, here we go. Bring him in. Thank you, Eric. You're still eating that nasty popcorn?
No, I put your guys' names on it. I mean, I just. That's what's going to happen to your head at New Year's resolution. So go ahead, play your little games. Go ahead and play your little games. What I just did to that bag is what's going to happen to your head.
Really?
And then once that's all said and done, I am going to walk out still the FBXW TG heavyweight champ. Really?
So that's what you got to say about it, huh?
And plus Eric Young's name was on it too, so.
That's what you got to say about it, huh? Is that what you got to say about it? Huh? You want to talk? You want to talk? We'll talk. Throw the chair over there, because I'm... Really? We'll talk about this. New Year's resolution, people. New Year's resolution. It is on. Fatback Greasy. Michael Starface. Yeah, Michael Starface. That little, yeah. Who cares? Who cares? Yeah, that belt raised high above my head. The new TGW Cartoon Network champion of the world. And you're brand new. Yes, that's right. You're brand new. Because he don't want to put it on the line, because he's the longest reigning podcast world heavyweight champion of the world. He don't want to put it on the line, because you know why he can't put it on the line? Because he don't have it. He got it stole from him. So we can't even put the belt on the line. So that belt right there is on the line. New Year's resolution. It's on, people. It's on. like Donkey Kong, baby. Boom. So you know what? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm tired of this Michael Miner bullcrap. And I will see everybody at New Year's resolution because it's over for Michael Scarface. It is over.
Oh, wait, whoa, what's that? What's that? Whoa, what is Steve FBXW Gamble saying? It's unsanctioned. So this is null and void. If he wins the TG championship, he cannot hold it. I'm still the champion, TG. Thank you, Steve. I know, Steve. I know. He's trying to think that he can come after this title. It's fine. I will beat him on New Year's resolution and keep the title. And then at the next show, I'm going to be the world champion. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. All right. Sorry, Steve. I'm gonna leave because I got to hear more blah 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 from really guy. Okay, bye.
I'm tired of it. I am so sick of it.
You're tired of everything. You're tired of eating too much cookies. You're tired of Drew McIntyre winning the Royal Rumble. You're tired of cookies. I mean, you're even tired of cats. I just had a cat here and you were tired of them. I mean, you're tired of Adam Cole. You're tired. Then go to bed. Here's a bed, just snooze. That's all you do is go to bed. Night. Sleep.
Yeah, you're trying to be funny. But it's all said and done at New Year's resolution. You, the one, is going to be laughing, Michael Scarface. You're the one that's going to be where, oh, I lost my belt. What am I going to do? Oh, Fat Man Greasy. I should have told him he was the best ever reviewer ever. I wish I should have told him he's the best wrestler in the world because I am, Michael. I am better than you. I always will be, Michael. You're nobody. Nobody.
How many times have I heard so many people call me nobody? Rick Rage called me a nobody. I beat his. Guys like Tony the Hammer Morrison said I was a nobody. I beat his. Scott Chambers beat his. I've beaten so many people. They call me nobody. I got to face Tony the Hammer Morrison for the SCW Television Championship. We all know that he's going to say that I'm a nobody. Well, let me tell you this, Fatback Greasy. Let me tell you this. Come New Year's resolution, when it's all said and done, the dust is clear, you aren't going to call me a nobody. You're going to call me a legend. You're going to call me a legend in this E-Fed world. I should be the WWE Slam Zone Hall of Famer. Because if it wasn't for me, you would have had those two idiot people that you thought were from Wisconsin that were failures. You had a guy from Milwaukee, two or three people from Milwaukee. They were failures. Look who's been in the WWE Slam Zone since 2012, 2013. Doesn't matter when I debuted. I was. Look who was the longest reigning defending podcast champion, Enforcer World Heavyweight Champion. I was. What about you? You got nothing. You have nothing to prove because you don't have the King of England Championship. You keep bickering ever since you lost that title till now. You complain about you losing that beautiful title that you so-called yours. It's time to end it all, Fatback. You have no title. You are the only nobody in WWE Slam Zone. The NWA, the New World Alliance, look what happened to that. It failed because guess who you had? You had a failure like Prodigy Snake. Oh, yeah, I'm bringing his name up. I'll bring his name up to the day I die. Prodigy Snake was a failure. Here's the big question. Where's Willie Joe? Is he out doing magic in failure land as he always does as a certified magician? Where's he been? Nowhere. Where's Homicide sitting in the back going blah, 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 all the time? You see, I don't need factions. That little faction we had back in the day failed because Billy Bob and Big Red couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle the guy like me to be part of this show. When it's all said and done, Fatback, Greasy, and the dust is clear, the only thing that you're going to be calling me and everybody in this world of the WWE Slam Zone and my new channel, that AEW Slam Zone is the best thing that's going to happen to this company. When it's all said and done, Fatback, you're going to be laying flat back. Right there. That's the only time you're going to see that title. So go ahead, bring more of your crap. I like to end this show because a true champion has to go to another company and fight for another title. Ever since day one, since I stepped foot in the EFED world, your boss was begging to have the legend in part of the TNA Wrestling Van Zone. He was begging to have this guy back in the WWE Slam Zone. There's been a lot of companies that have said I was a nobody, but look what I've done for 10 years. I've collected over hundreds and thousands of titles. You can say that I'm a nobody, but when New Year's resolution comes around and 2020 ends, the only one that's going to be on top while I watch you all crumble is the TG champion. So, what's that quote that I always say? I'm championship material.
You have Michael Scarface talking his crap and all this bull. Well, the time will come, New Year's resolution. The time will come, Fatback Greasy will walk out of New Year's resolution. I will walk out of the tree state of Wisconsin as the new TV Cartoon Network champion. And it will be done. It will be settled, feud over. And you won't have to worry about seeing Michael Scarface ever again, ladies and gentlemen. So now I'm Fatback Greasy, the King of England champion, is going to go get ready for New Year's resolution. Is going to go get ready for next week at this review show. And you know what, Michael? New Year's resolution, get ready, because it's going to be over, because no one will survive.
I've heard that so many times in the world of professional wrestling in my life. Say no one will survive. I've survived for 10 years. I've survived ever since day one when I started doing EFED federations. I didn't even know how to do a promo. But after that, I was trained by the best. I was trained by Trash Truck Kid Perry. I was trained by Scott Chambers. I was trained by Tony the Hammer Morrison. Bam, bam. Tony the Black Mamba himself. Hayes. I've been taught by the very best, and look what I have over my shoulder. I knew Steve was going to say that Michael Scars, you're going to walk out the TG champion, and look what happened. That was a success. Because, you know, Steve FBXW W Gamble knew that I was going to be a fighting champion, knew that I was going to be there for FBXW. When guys like Chris Michaels and David Riviera, two good men that retired this year. Yeah, you don't know. Those two retired just a little bit ago. Big ups to you, Chris Michaels. Big ups to you, David Rivera. Hope to see you soon. But Fatback, you talk the talk too much. You keep saying that you're going to become this, but you'll never have this. This title means everything to FBXW, and I'm going to make sure at New Year's resolution that I do not lose this. Because Steve knows that I am a fighting champion. So you go talk around. Go ahead, Fatback. Maybe you can get beat up again by the Masked Man again. Let them come back on again. I dare them to get back on this show. I took one of them out because you know why? I took this from him. I took this from him. You see, ever since I could think back when I first started doing wrestling, I started loving the world of professional wrestling. 1993 was that year. Guys like Hogan, guys like Ultimate Warrior, guys like Shawn Michaels and Bret the Hitman Hart that was starting up. That's why. Oh, look, Mr. Tough Guy. Mr. Tough Guy. You looking for one of your guys? Huh? You looking for one of your guys? I took him out. You might wanna go to the hospital because I think the blood on this mask is a little reminder of what's gonna happen. You thought that this Masked Man was going to take over my show last week, was going to take over.
Shut up. I am sick of you. It's over. It's over, Michael Scars. It is over. It's over for you, and it's just over for your whole entire YouTube channel. AEW Slam Zone is over, and we're coming back to Wisconsin to get our revenge. Consequences will be made. You will suffer the consequences, Michael Miner. Michael, whoever you are, it's over. AEW Slam Zone, WWE Slam Zone, Takeover. And Big Red, we haven't heard from you because it's over for you. You're on the shelf. Michael Scars, we're coming to get that. And it's over. You will have a hospital visit very soon. Over. Take over.
Over, huh? Over. We'll see about that. We'll see about the over. Get the production to cut this stream. I'm done for the night. Masked Man? Nothing.